What's going on, guys? It's Tracky here, and welcome to the World Series. Texas Rangers versus the Philadelphia Phillies. So, Texas Rangers making their first appearance since 2011 after making it 2 years in a row and losing both years. They will be looking to win this one. Game 1 is in Arlington at home for the Rangers. Looking at some of the team information. Phillies 94-68, just so with the Rangers, exact same regular season records. So yeah, this should be a pretty good World Series. Honestly, I see this going. I this could be another Game 7. This could be 2 years in a row the World Series goes to Game 7. These teams are very, very good. Decent pitching from both teams. Phillies with a bit weaker of a lineup, in my personal opinion, than the Rangers, but obviously both teams are good if they have made it here. So this one will be interesting. I'm excited to see what happens. So welcome to the World Series, baby. All right, so jumping in here, we're going to go ahead and look at the Phillies lineup. Like I said, not a very strong lineup, but the chemistry must be good, and a lot of people are hot. So we got Christian Yelich, Joe Panik, Albert Pujols, Josh Reddick, Mookie Betts, Luis Valbuena, Nick Swisher, Brad Miller, and Ryan Hanigan. So as you can see, those, I don't know. It's a solid lineup, but it's just not overpowering, really. Michael Walker will be getting the start for us today. Been a little rocky in the postseason so far. 4.15 ERA, 11 strikeouts, 11 hits, 3 walks. And yeah, we'll see if he can get the job done today to get us Game 1 of the World Series. So, moving into the first inning here, top of the first, very first pitch of the game will be a hit in the left field. So, I guess not really the way you want to start, but it's whatever. So, next batter, Albert Pujols goes down swinging here. So that'll be 2 outs in the inning. So. Runner on first still, 0-1 count, and just a little pop-up to Anthony Rendon. We'll finish that half of the inning off. So the Phillies get 1 hit in their half of the inning. Checking out our lineup today. A little different, 1 person. Dyson, Rendon, Trout, Cruz, Gomes, Fielder, Viciedo, Bloomquist, and Simeon. Phil caught out with back tightness today, so hopefully he'll be back very soon. We need him. So Cole Hamels getting the start today. Been pretty good through the postseason so far. 1.20 ERA, pitched 15 innings, 10 strikeouts, and did get 1 win in his 2 starts. So he would shut us down in the first inning. And then Michael Walker is going to come back out here and give up his 2nd hit of the game. Just a comebacker. Well, not even a comebacker. Just goes right back up the middle. Just a solid base hit. Here, this one's flied into right. Dyson, though, I don't even know what that was. So that'll allow the runners to move to 2nd and 3rd. So Walker in a bit of a bind already off of some bad defense there by Dyson. And, yeah, so here this one's going to go right back at Walker, bounce off him. A run will come home. He does throw over first to get an out at least. So there will be a runner on 2nd with 1 out. And 1 run does come across. So a little replay here. As you can see, it comes right back at him. Hits him right under the knee. Luckily, he didn't get hurt or anything. Brad Miller up to bat here. Watch out for him in this game. And just a terrible fielding play here by Bloomquist, thinking there was someone on first. I guess he was trying to throw over to get the double play. And here he charges the ball. Will not be able to get the double play. Just throws over first. He actually makes a bad throw. And fielder has to come off the bag to get the ball. So that'll load the bases. And this one will sneak past the shortstop, Marcus Semien, to score a run. And that'll make the game 2-0 Phillies in the top of the 2nd. Bases still loaded, 1 out. And this will be flown into left field. Should be deep enough to score a run. Runner takes off. Viciedo with a decent throw home. But the throw's offline, short. Brad Miller will come home. So that makes the game 3-0 in the top of the 2nd. So Rangers off to a bit of a rough start. But they do get Albert Pujols swinging here. Michael Walker finally gets himself out of it. So, yeah, the Phillies score 3 runs off of 3 hits. Definitely not good position for the Rangers. Anyway, moving in the top of the third here, Michael Wacha doing a little better now. Did give up a hit, but strikes out this guy here. All right, so Prince Fielder here in the I don't even know what inning is. A slow roll to the shortstop, isn't able to field it right. Try to go for the bare hand, so Fielder will reach base, and we'll bring up Viciedo, and he's gonna drive this one into the gap. It'll get down, roll all the way to the wall. Fielder is going to run. He might not be super fast, but he is going to score on the hit to right center. So, yeah. That'll bring Marcus Semien up to bat, and he will find this one. Hit it to the first baseman pretty well. First baseman juggles it a little bit, and he will move the runner over to third. He will be out, though. So Dyson up with 2 outs, runner on third. Just gets this one over the first baseman's head, and that'll be into right field to score the run. So Dyson gets a RBI off of that leadoff spot, which will now bring up Anthony Rendon, who's been extremely hot through the whole playoffs, and checks his swing, allows Dyson to steal second. So now a runner on second, and Rendon looking to work his magic. He takes a walk, though, so that's even better. So he'll bring Mike Trout up, one of the best hitters, if not the best hitter in the league. And Mike Trout with a solid piece of hitting sends this one back up the middle to score Dyson easily from second. And will not allow Rendon to move to third, but that's all right. We got a run. So the game's now tied up in the bottom of the fifth. Nelson Cruz comes up with 2 outs, runners on first and second. And just a bad fielding play by the second baseman, Joe Panik. And Rendon actually capitalizes on it and scores from second on something that never even left the infield. So some risky, but you know, good base running, I guess. And now Yan Gomes will come up, 0-2 count, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Gets some good contact with this, but it ends up just flying out to the right fielder. So, yeah, the Rangers, you know, the Phillies got up in the second inning. The Rangers come back and score 4 runs in the fifth. So now we're on the top of the sixth, 3-2 count. That's going to be a beautiful changeup down in the zone for a strikeout. So here we are still in the top of the sixth, 0-0 count, and Brad Miller just gets a hold of this one, sends it to straightaway center field. Just crushed it, probably at least a 415 footer right there. And Michael Wacha being kept on a close, being kept on a short leash at this point now. And after this hit that he gives up here to left field, which Viciedo does field and throws over to second. So gives up a single left field, but we don't want to give anything else up. So that's going to be it for Michael Wacha today. He is going to be taken out of the game. He did give up a run, so the game is now tied. As long as that runner does not score, he will get the no decision. That is, unless we end up winning. But, you know, anyway. So Michael Wacha, not even a quality start, but it's all right. He gets his 5 in a third, I believe. So that'll bring Jerry Blevins in, the lefty, to face some other lefties. 2.70 ERA on the season, appeared in 5 games in the playoffs. So he immediately gives up a hit to move runners to first and second. So definitely not what you want to see right out of the start, right out of the gates. But he does follow that up with a strikeout, nasty curveball, and then here this one just sneaks up through the hole. And that will load the bases. Solid throw home by Viciedo. Kind of wish they would have tested me. But, yeah, so. A ball hit right back up the middle, which looked like it was going to get to the outfield. Stopped by Rendon. Had it not been stopped, that probably would have been another run given up. No out on it, but Jerry Blevins does get the strikeout. So, Rendon did save a run there with that great diving play, although he wasn't able to get an out. It was actually worth more than it actually was. So anyway, bottom of the sixth here, Viciedo with a nice single back up the middle, looking to get something going here for the Rangers. They are down a run, and they kind of need to do something kind of quick because you don't want to be going too deep in the ball game without the lead. So Willie Bloomquist, playing for Philip Cobb today, has actually been really very, very solid. He finds the gap here, and that will score Viciedo barely from first. So great job by Willie Bloomquist there, coming off the bench today. And that'll bring Marcus Semien up, who has been pretty good this season after being called up in July. This is flown to right field. Bloomquist tags up. Bad decision. He will not be tagged out, though. A bad tag by the third baseman. He missed it, which will bring Dyson up, who will ground out to first. And that will be the end of that inning. So, the Rangers do pick up another run to tie the game 5-5. So, the Phillies have 11 hits. We have 9 hits. We have 2 costly errors, kind of. And then Antonio Bastardo is going to come in and strike Brad Miller out. And he will stay in for another inning. He will actually pitch 2 innings. 22 pitches in here. Make that 23 pitches, 2 innings, 2 strikeouts. Very, very solid. The relief role there. So now Sergio Romo in the top of the 9th, I believe, is going to come in and see if, he can put it away. I probably should have brought Kelvin Herrera since he is the closer, but Sergio Romo is our second closer. I mean, these guys are just both nasty, and he's not blowing the lead for us here. So now we're going to move into the bottom of the 9th, hoping to get some type of walk-off. Hopefully we can win in the walk-off style here. It doesn't even have to be a home run. Philip Kyle will come off the bench to hit for Willie Bloomquist here. Jarrod Dyson, actually. And even though he had some back tightness, he said, "Coach, I got this." But he doesn't got this. He grounds out to Brad Miller. Brad Miller throws her to first, and that'll be an easy out for the third out of that inning. So we're going to be going into extras here for the first game of the World Series. So already an extremely exciting World Series. Game tied 5-5. Sergio Romo won again. And he gives up a hit here. Goes past the diving Marcus Semien. Great effort by Semien. Just wasn't enough. So runner on first. 1-2 count. Sergio Romo with a nasty changeup. Gets a strikeout there. And that's what we need from these bullpen guys. So top of the 10th. 0-2 count. Another strikeout for Sergio Romo. Puts the inning away. Now we get our chance to hit again with the best part of our lineup up to bat. So leading off this inning, we will have, Anthony Rendon, who has been extremely hot this postseason, hitting 500 something. And this would have gone right back up the middle, but it does hit the pitcher. Luckily, the pitcher tosses up really slow, and they give us Rendon time to get under it. And then Rendon's going to take second. Nelson Cruz is going to work the count into a 2-1 count. Runner on second, waiting for the pitch. Delivers, just gets it, bloops into right field. Will it be enough to score Rendon? Rendon rounding third, and they won't even throw home. So Nelson Cruz walks off to win Game 1 of the World Series. The Texas Rangers up 1-0 on the Philadelphia Phillies. And just a great piece of hitting there. Honestly, I don't even know if you can call it a great piece of hitting. Just just if you ever wanted a blooper, that's where you want it. Just goes right up the right field line, just slow enough to where it takes too long to get there, and Rendon easily gets home. So great decision to steal second base, and the Rangers will take Game 1 of the World Series. So that's awesome. I believe the Phillies do have home field advantage, so we get I can't remember the exact format, but anyway. Diane Viciedo played the game today, 2 for 4, 2 runs, double, and an RBI. Kind of started the scoring in the 4th inning, I believe 4th or 5th inning. So just a great game today. Fought through adversity to win. So they took a 3-0 lead. We came back, and then they took a lead again, and then we came back again. So we were fighting. We want this. So all right, guys, it's been Tracky. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Leave a like. Leave a comment, anything you want. I did turn the difficulty up for this. Played all-star pitching and veteran hitting, so I struggled a little more. But yeah, it's been Tracky, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.